first find in just a few minutes is a nickel with the Nokta. You got to get used. You only got 3 tones. You've got an iron tone, and then you've got a low conductor and a high conductor tone. I can switch off the iron audio completely. Don't really have a reason to do it yet, but I might as I go. But the nickel is not bad with less than 5 or 10 minutes of searching in a very, very, very beat up area. Anyway, I'll get back at it. The Nokta scores again, and you might think that's not a big deal. It's just appears to be a clad quarter. But I've been over this multiple times with a lot of different machines. I hadn't gotten this. So, for what it's worth, you know, it's always where you put the coil, but this is pretty cool. I'm about to use the Nokta more often, especially in parks I've pounded with other machines. In any case, I'm going to go and see if I can find more. Nokta. I got a combination tone here, mostly high, but I turned my iron audio on, so I do have a background iron grunt. So let's see what this is. Could be rusty metal. Who knows? Let's see here. Well, it is out here somewhere. Doesn't look hopeful when it's up there so high in the weeds. Okay. Was not an iron grunt, but it was a piece of foil, so I got to remember that sound. Peace symbol. Looks like a little button. It's got a shank in the back. There's a button. Got a peace symbol on there. It's the second peace symbol I've dug up in this park. Cool. At least it's not a bottle cap or pool tap. This coin over, so I know what it is. But when I first saw it, I said, "Oh my God! Have I finally got a big coin? Have I finally got something big?" And voila! Smiley face. That's okay, I guess. I had dreams of some big dollar or a $50 or something, but I got a smiley face. Well, happy smiles to everybody.
This Texas Tiger digs, and this is one of my metal detecting blog entries. You know, I don't wait till I have a big stack of finds to show you. I'm trying to put out at least 2 videos a week specifically on finds. Most of it relates to the first part of the week, which is usually Monday through Thursday, and then the last part of the week, which is Friday through Sunday. I actually have this broken down. I have this broken down precisely in days. I don't have it broken down in detector breakdown. I do that sometime when it's important. I do have one detail to tell you about here. So I went out Monday, and you know, and this has been a very weird week. I haven't really had access to the places I most like to detect. I went out to the park I call the Pounded Park, and it's the one who generated my first series of rings. And I went out there basically because I was doing a lightweight version of event detecting, because there's a lot of small scale soccer out there during the weekends. Now this one is not school adjacent, so it doesn't have those type of visitors. So I went out there, and I found these keys. These keys were in the deeper part of the park. I think these are Ford or Lincoln Mercury keys, I used to know. It's been a long time since I've seen them. And no, this is just a like a locker key or something. And this was the key ring, one of those little metal things that come across and hook on. So that's pretty cool. I found that in the back of the park. And then I found the Hot Wheels car. Finally found a Hot Wheels car. I don't know how you would describe this car specifically, but I guess you could say something. There's something underneath it, but my RDO2 trademark. Okay. Fortunately, I wear my glasses, so I can't really tell perfectly what these are, what that is. But that's it's cool. It's a nice nice little addition to the beginning of my car collection. Jack and Treasure's probably got 20 or 30 cars already. I'm just starting mine, so that's cool. That'll go in my box of wonders. And I just found a few coins out there, a couple of quarters. This was virtually a surface find, but it was beneath the grass, so it was a detector find. This I did have to dig a bit for. I have a couple of dimes here and 3 copper pennies. So, it wasn't a big day, but it's only like an hour and a half I was able to hunt. And like I said, I was did not have a large window to detect in like I used to. Well, never was large, but it was larger. So we'll just scoot this over to the side and separate the quarters, the dimes, and the pennies, so we can figure out what we've got all together later. And then the next day, 25 cents. I was only out about a half an hour. Once again, it was just busy. I didn't have time. Work got in the way, so I was only able to go out for just a little bit at lunch. So I grabbed a couple of dimes and a nickel, and I was happy considering the length of time I had to detect. So there we go. Now this would have been Wednesday, my third detecting day, and this one was pretty good. Not great on the clad numbers, etc., but a lot of doodads and things. The smiley face, which was you'll see the video, which was a disappointment to me. I got it like this, and I didn't see the loop at the bottom, so I said, "Oh, this is going to be something great. This could be a half. This could be a half or a real dollar." And I turned it over, and it's a smiley face, so laughing at me. And another one. I'd bring out the whole pile of them, but you've seen them before, so I'm finding these in massive numbers. And this is a buckle, an old rusty buckle. I feel more akin to my my subscribers and friends in Great Britain when I saw this. I said, this is cool. I'm sure this is more like 20 or 30 years old rather than 130 years old. And this is just a metal bead like aluminum. It really looked like a regular bead, but it did set off my detector. I found this little charm, and then it's a little Christmas tree. And I found it out, and the peace charm. This is rural Texas. You don't find a lot of peace symbols around here, but this is near a college campus, and so I guess this park might stretch back at least to the 70s, early 70s maybe. So that might. This is the second peace symbol I found out of that park. Now, something about some of these two little doodads or things like that. These and these were all found with the Nokta Velox. That is probably the least known of the machines that I have. And the weird thing is, it's known as a relic machine, and I've never gotten as many odd things, not coins, not bling, just unusual things, than I did when I used this. And I used this most of that day, and then most of today, which you'll find here. And and as coins go, I had a quarter, nickels, a couple of more dimes, a few more pennies. So, like I said, not a very big day. Like I said, mostly these days were like hour and a half to 2 hour days in pounded parks, because I just didn't have access to the parks I wanted to go to. I hope to make that up this weekend and see. Hopefully, I need rain. I need some yellow, as Gravedigger Max can say. any case, so this is pretty cool. So I got, you know, a couple of things for my box of wonders here. I'll keep these. I keep this. I don't think I'll keep this old this old buckle, and of course I'll just add this to my host of other slabs or bolos, Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. And today was another very short day. I was out about 35-40 minutes during lunch, and this is pretty good, you know. And and this is my first sinker, and I just found this in the middle of the big park I tell you about all the time. And the big park has a little lake, big pond in it, but it's on the other side from the field I detect, and that's my first lead sinker. And this is cool. It looks to be a religious item. You've got I don't know if you can see this, a couple of robed figures here. I'm not sure if it's even showing up well. I can't really. This screen is not great for me here. A couple of robed figures here and a child. So I'm not sure if it's a Mary, Joseph, and Jesus symbol or some other symbol. I guess it could be some other symbol, because but I can't really tell. I'd have to clean it off. I might clean it off and just give you a shout later about what it is. And quarter and 2 pennies. Not a banner week. I've gotten much more than this in a single hunt. Things are expanding. I'm going out, doing more searching, and you know, that next ring has got to be somewhere along the line. Hopefully this one will be yellow or silver. In any case, this Texas Tiger Digs. I will catch you next time.